All right.
Welcome back, everybody, to the show that nobody watches and wants us to stop doing. This is Two Guys, One Moop. I am your boy, El Fuzzo, and I am joined, as always, every week by the most amazing, beautiful human under the sun, Mr. Brando Comics.
That's me.
Yes, it is. How are
What's
you?
going on? I'm all right. I decided to change up the look a little bit this week for specific reasons.
Okay, where is the Supreme hat? I don't know if Papa's going to be very happy.
Okay, Papo, I'm sorry. You got it right here. It's right here. So I still have it. However, I specifically wore this one because if you can look nice and close, I thought look at that.
I see it. The Punisher?
Yeah, it's a Punisher. So I went to Wally World, a.k.a. Walmart, and a.k.a. Hillbilly Heaven. And I decided I was going to just quickly, briskly walk through the clothing aisle to bypass the carnage that was happening in the grocery aisle. And I saw this, and it was normally $10, and it was on sale for like $5. And I'm like, oh, let me get it. It's cool. You know, I live in a rural area now. I don't live in the city anymore. So I'm like, let me embrace my slight redneckish and get this cool camo hat. And it's Frank Castle, the Punisher. So why the fuck not? So I decide, and I also am a big fan of the trucker hats because it has the mesh, and I like breathable hats, so I don't bald quicker than I should be. So I wear this hat to work.
That is good because you don't want to go bald. Not prematurely.
No. Just
That's the only thing that I ever got from my dad because everything else he's a bag of shit. But this sweet fucking mop ain't never going away.
Oh, God, I hope not. And I hope for me neither, because like all the men on my dad's side, they all started going bald at like around 34, 35. So I only have like 2-3 years left of this before I look like Julio. So, but nothing wrong with that, though. I'm just saying he can pull it off. I can't. So anyway, so I wore this hat to work. I didn't even, all excited, nice, wearing my nice new hat to work. Guess who was the first one to comment on it, and guess how he did it?
I'm gonna go with James for 10 points.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna say he hit you with a fucking uppercut of TOC.
Yep, big old uppercut, right to the ball sack of Touch a Cock. So this camouflage, I just called it like a snake pattern. See, little.
Yeah.
Oh, the snake pattern. No. He corrected me very quickly. He goes, no, that's Cryptech, and that's the Nickelback of camo.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't either. Yeah, but it's Cryptech, and it's the Nickelback of camo. So for episode 10, because by the way, guys, this is episode fucking 10, we decided, and I decided to wear this awesome Nickelback hat and James's favorite headphones, because eat a dick. Boo!
Oh, all right. He does. He absolutely does. I swear to God, he does the shit that I think at this point, since we started doing this pod, he like extra fucking touch a cocks you just because he knows he's gonna get talked about.
I don't know, man. I've known James for years. He's just, I don't know, like I said, he's the Bob Ross of cock. So
just happy little cock.
Just happy little cocks. Right all over your fucking day.
I don't know if you noticed, but I have nothing behind me today.
I did notice.
I am actually doing this from my soon-to-be, hopefully finished comic room, because today our suggested topic has to do with comics in our collection. So yes. I figured it'd be a lot damn easier to be next to my comics for this.
So what was the suggested topic?
Suggested topic number 1, because there was a couple, but number 1 is from Stampede
some numbers. Don't worry, we'll throw you in. We know him
Right.
as Sam. Sam, we love you.
Right. We know him as Sam. And his was top 10 favorite books in your collection.
Yeah.
And we figured, since it's episode 10,
10.
and he said 10, that we would fucking do our 10 favorite books in our collection.
So for Stampede, that's somebody's wife. This is for you. Just so everybody knows, this guy is probably the swarthiest. He's very, very swarthy, very handsome fellow. He's very buff. And there's this ongoing thing that he is just the slayer of wives. Like, he will cuck anybody. I don't care who you are. Mike Tyson, you're going to be Sam's cuck. Just saying.
Oof.
He's just going to look right at you. He's going to roll up his fucking pant legs so you can see those sweet socks.
Socks?
You're just going to say, take my wife.
Oh, that's always see, I'd see Sam kicking the door open, socks only.
Ooh.
Just being like, I'm gonna fuck your wife. And,
He's like that Tyrone guy. Remember that guy used to go around?
yes.
I'm Tyrone. I'm going to fuck your wife.
Did he get shot?
I think, yeah, he got shot. Also, he pissed off a Scottish dude, and the Scottish dude, like, broke a fucking bottle off this guy's head. So he did it as a joke, but Sam ain't no joke. Sam will come into your bedroom and fuck your wife.
I mean, Stampede. He's Stampede for a reason.
Stampeding your wife right up in the puss.
You thought it was anime shit. That's not what it is.
So, yes, thank you for the suggestion.
Absolutely, Sam. Thank you. Do you want to start with that, or
All right,
shall we talk?
Should we do top 10 want first, and then you do top 10 want first, or should we do?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Because that's another spin we're going to put on it on today's episode is, since he gave us the top 10 in our collection, we also wanted to get another 10 going because it's episode 10.
See the
And
thing?
so, you see, tens.
Tens.
Like your mom isn't.
But Sam's still going to fuck her too because she's somebody's wife.
Oh my God. Yes. So here is we're going to start off the episode today with our top 10 wants.
Yes, but stipulation that we both agreed on. We're excluding shit like Detective Comics 27 and Showcase number 4 and all those crazy like $1 million books, a few $100,000 books. Those are excluded because, come on.
I mean, it's not like everybody can own an Amazing Fantasy 15 or anything.
Yeah. But hey. But still, no, like Showcase number 4 and Tech 27. Those are like, come on. And Action Comics number 1. Like, even if you don't like Superman, if you're a true comic book fan, you want a fucking Action Comics 1.
Absolutely. Everybody.
You know who had one too before and got stolen, but he got it back? Nicolas Cage. Just saying.
Didn't he have 2?
I'm not sure. I know he definitely had 1, and that's how he found it back, was because there was the blemish on the cover that he saw.
See, I want to say that I read somewhere, obviously it's the internet, so whether it's true or not, you don't know. I want to say he had 2, and he ended up selling 1 because he owed so much money in like back taxes and shit.
He Wesley sniped that shit.
I guess, but he actually bailed himself out instead of going to jail for 8 years, 10 years.
Yeah. Well, it's Wesley Snipes, so put some respect on it. Or Boogie's gonna come after you. Boogie hashtags Wesley Snipes on all his fucking posts.
No, dude, it's Wesley Swipes.
Oh, well, shows how much time is it? I was always wondering. I read quick. I have minor dyslexia, so I'm like, this guy really likes Wesley Snipes.
Nah, it's Wesley Swipes because he is legit, dude. Like, I have never seen anybody anywhere that has more swipe covers in their collection than Boogie. Like, it's fucking maddening. Like, even swipe covers you don't know exist, this motherfucker has. He's just like, oh, check this shit out. And you're like, what the fuck? Was that real? And he's like, yeah, I found it at a yard sale for like
Son.
50 cents.
Boogie, we love you. And actually, Boogie is a great artist also. Great graffiti artist. I have one of his pieces right now that I'll show eventually, yes. But off topic so far as always. But yeah, so we excluded the multi-$100,000 books and stuck with the maybe 10Ks, thousands books. So
yeah, you may have. Because I'm poor, so I like to keep my dreams.
Fucking top 10 want list.
I know, but I'm like realistic in my want list, I guess.
Well, I'm not. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, we'll see. Because some of my want list is fucking unobtainable to me, but it's still fucking beautiful. All right,
you want to
kick it off?
Okay.
No, you kick it off.
I'm gonna for this, I'm just gonna go from like I didn't put them in any particular order except number 1.
Okay.
The rest after this is just no particular order, but number 1 is for me Journey into Mystery 83. First appearance of Thor. Come on, I really want that. And eventually, when my wife smartens up and leaves my ass after she takes more than half, and I go to Grand Central men's room and blow some dudes for extra money, I'll have one. That's my side gig.
I mean, if you're blowing
dudes,
yeah, but if you're blowing dudes in Grand Central, I got to assume you're going to be making what 10 to 20 a blowy.
Is that what I'm worth to you, Sean?
No, that's not what you're worth to me. I'd give you fucking $50K if I had it. I'm just saying. Like, I don't know. I don't live in New York, so I don't know the prices.
I don't know the prices either. Either way, so Journey into Mystery 83. First appearance Thor, they go between a few grand to a lot more than a few grand. So I'm good with a 1.0, man, or 1.5, as long as people don't write on the fucking cover. Like that one time I almost bought one. But okay, so number 2.
Save yourself from a Lydecker.
Oh, motherfucking fuck you, Lydecker. And fuck you, Geektastic Dad, for fucking reminding Lydecker. No, seriously, Geektastic Dad, eat a bowl of dicks. All right, so number 2. Number 2, Werewolf by Night 32, first appearance of Moon Knight.
You know, the Marvel Batman.
Yes, Marvel Batman. Absolutely. Number 3, Fantastic Four, number 48. The primary reason, first appearance of Galactus. The absolute reason that I don't give a shit about is also the first appearance of Silver Surfer. I couldn't give two shits about that. Sorry, Evan.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, Will. But anyway, number 4, Journey into Mystery 85. The first appearance of Loki and Heimdall.
Oh, wow. Okay, see, I didn't even know that.
85, Heimdall and Loki. Which, to be honest with you, I'm more excited about Heimdall than Loki because, I don't know, just I love him.
It's because of Idris Elba, dude. It's okay.
Yeah, well, that too.
Number 5?
Number 5, okay, this is going to be interesting for you probably. You're shocking to you, but I actually really, really, really want an intact Batman 181 first appearance of Poison Ivy.
No, that's not shocking.
I love that cover and I love that character. So yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, it's a dope cover, man. And that, I mean, I've seen a lot of those popping up lately. You know, like people picking them up and shit. So it's not a super unobtainable book, man.
Yeah,
because I don't think they go for super high.
A little too much. A few hundred, yeah. The big thing is that they have the that pinup in the center still, not like removed. Right. And that's I need that just because I need a complete book. But
no, I get you.
This one, it's just honestly one of my favorite covers. One of my friends from back home, Chris, has one, and like after I saw that he got one, and I saw it in his collection, and he sent it out to CGC and it got a grade. I was just like, dude, I want that book so bad. It's House of Secrets 92, Swamp Thing.
Of course.
Yeah, shout out to Paul because I know that I was with him. I think he picked one up in Baltimore.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
This one, surprisingly, a lot of people don't understand why I want it so bad. It's a Flash 106. It's the first appearance of Gorilla Grodd and the Pied Piper.
Why wouldn't they, dude? It's Grodd. It's
I
Pied Piper. Yeah.
I love Grodd.
That's big time shit.
Number 8, Tomb of Dracula. Number 10, first appearance of Blade.
Nice.
This one might shock you because you fucking hate her, but I don't. And also, my wife's a big fan. Talking about Batman Adventures number 12, Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. Yeah. Look, I'm going to go on record here because this is on film and shit. I do not hate Harley Quinn as a character. I think as a character, she's pretty cool. I guess it's fandom that steamrolls characters like that. Where like she was a very cool character and like had a cool dynamic and everything, but her fandom grew so much that she just became this bigger thing, and I've just never understood it as much as disliked it. It's just one of those characters that I'm like, oh yeah, you're an awesome, to me personally, you're an awesome side character that gets thrown into like front faces, own books, huge long runs, and it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I'm not shitting on the character or the people that love the character, because rock on, man. That's your bag. That's not my bag, but there's a lot of shit that I'm into. You're like, that's cheap gay bullshit. So, you know, that's just my thing on Harley. And that was your 10?
Oh, no, that was 9.
That was 9, okay.
Last, I just really love this character. I want it. It's fucking blown up way too much, so probably never going to have it, but it's on the want list. Depends on how you want to pronounce it. So you're either going to say Nyx or NYX number 3, first appearance of X-23. Laura
Is that the hunched over cover where like you can see like her back?
Yeah, it's a very, very modern grail, and it's super expensive.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
See? Like I said, man, I'm terrible at following.
Big money.
Oh, good. And that, to me, is a pretty fucking solid list. And in time, pretty obtainable. Like, it's not super out there.
Especially when I go to Grand Central. And you actually inspired me now, because now I'm going to do the Harley Quinn voice. You want me to suck your cock pudding?
Dude, you might actually get 35 and blowy out of that. You'll be journeying to mystery in real quick.
Double dutching.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go with mine. My number 1, and this comes as a shock to fucking nobody that knows me, but my number 1 is the Hellboy the Fury number 3 variant. It's the all red cover, Hellboy missing his heart, flames behind. It's a fucking beautiful book. But it apparently got yanked. It was like an incentive variant, but then it got yanked because nobody ordered enough of the book, some shit. So there's not a whole lot floating around. And the people that do have them obviously want anywhere between 700 to 1,500, depending on grade. And that's just something that's like, for me personally, with a wife and a kid, like, I'm just like, I can't fucking do it, man. Like, and I love Hellboy more than anything. Next up is Tales from the Crypt 41. And that is a super iconic cover to me. It's the chick that's on the spinning wheel. She kind of looks like a Betty Page character.
Ooh.
And like someone's whipping axes at her, and it's just awesome. It's just such an iconic Tales cover. It's so good. Next is obviously a shock to nobody, and that's I'm going to kind of lump these together instead of having 2 separate books, because they kind of go hand in hand if you're a Hellboy fan. and that's San Diego Comic-Con or Time Press. Obviously, being a Hellboy fan, which is super weird to me personally because I am such a Hellboy fan, but like the early drawings of Hellboy to me, like they just don't really jive with me. Like it's not the Hellboy I know and love. It's kind of like if it's kind of like I was talking to Tom Steen the other day, and he was talking about Dreadlock Swamp Thing. And I was like, you don't like Dreadlock Swamp Thing? And he's like, I'm a purist. He's like, I like the original Swamp Thing, you know, the one that we're all used to and shit. So I totally get that. But being a Hellboy fan, both of those books. Next up is the Goon #1, the La Mole Khan variant, because I have the original #1, which is the second. Or is it his first full series with Dark Horse? I believe it's the first full series of the Goon. I have the #1. I have the comics for $1 reprint of #1, but that Lamole is the only one that I don't have. And
I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah,
check it out.
Yeah, it's a cool cover, man. I really, really dig it because I guess it was sold at a con in like Mexico.
Oh shit! All right, that's cool.
Like that's the only place you could ever get it. Up next, this is where I'm at. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm on 5 here. #5 is Doctor Doom, Doctor Strange, Triumph and Torment. The entire book is drawn by Mignola.
Okay.
It's a beautiful book. And some people, dude, like obviously I haven't gotten a chance to read it yet. I think I actually just found it on Comixology, so I can't wait to jump in and actually read it. But I've heard some people say it's one of the best, like either Doctor Doom or Doctor Strange stories ever. So I'm very amped on reading it, but I would love to have it. #6? Yeah, 6. I would say is Showcase 80, I believe it is the first Silver Age Phantom Stranger. I'm a big DC magical characters guy, so I want all those. And the reason I left off More Fun Comics 15 is because it's the first appearance of the Spectre. That book is. I think if you could actually find that book, it's probably $25,000, like a shitty copy. So that up next, we had is this 7 or 8? 7 is the Spectre #1 of the first series. Iconic cover, Psycho Pirate. It's very cool. Up next, #8 is Phantom Stranger #1 from his first series, because it's just I love all those old iconic covers, man.
See a trend.
Really like them.
I like it.
Yeah, and in at #10 would be the Shadow #1.
The
like the Shadow.
Yeah.
Like who knows what evil lurks in the heart of men.
It's like the teal blue.
Yeah, it's the teal blue. I mean, it's not super expensive or anything like that. It's not crazy high priced. I think you can find them for like $20 fucking. But that's definitely a book I would love to have in my collection. So that's my 10 once.
All right. So we're gonna go to our 10 that we have.
Yes.
I threw this together really, really quickly, kind of lazily. I mean, I have a lot of books. He has a lot of books. It's really hard to say,
Yeah, it is.
What our favorites are. So for this list, I actually pulled them all out except one of them. I did not feel like going through one of the many boxes I have in here to find. So I'm going to start with that one. My #1, actually, I'm going to leave to last. My #1 book in my collection. Bar none. That's going to be last.
Okay.
So the one that I'm talking about that I was too lazy to get is I love this cover. Super iconic cover. I love the character. It's Avengers #57. First appearance of Vision. With that really awesome, here comes the Vision and the smoke, and it's like that red. Yeah, I fucking snagged that thing off eBay for dirt. I'm sure the seller wasn't too thrilled, but that's why you make sure to not spell vision as vision. Just saying.
Vion.
Vision.
Maybe he was foreign and they don't like S's.
Now you make me feel bad.
Fuck him. You got it for Dirtball. Who gives a shit?
But yeah, no, I love that book. And that's on the list. But sorry, I don't have it to show you. So now I'm going to go from what I show you. So this is going to now be from second place all the way down again. My number one will be last. Okay, so of course, if anybody knows me for real, they know my favorite character is actually not Thor. It's actually Venom.
Wow.
That's my top favorite. Spider-Man 300, of course. Iconic cover. Come on.
Such an iconic cover. I think that's probably the second most sought after Spider-Man book, honestly.
Probably. After which one are you thinking?
Me personally, I would say after AF-15. I would say is probably the most sought after obviously that.
That and also actually ironically now, so this one too.
Ooh, shit. Bow.
Yeah, 129, first appearance of the Nickelback of comics. Probably.
Nice.
This one, I'm not even going to read off the list. Just read the books. I know what they are. Okay, so this one I really love. It's Fantastic Four number 67. This is the first appearance, cameo of him that later turns into Adam Warlock.
Nice.
Funny story. I know this only came in at a 3.5. I'm not a size. I'm sorry, grade queen. That was actually an accident. So you know what's on my mind. Dick. I can't complain about the grade of this book because I got it for free. So
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Got it for frizzy. All right.
Nice.
This book, you guys saw it recently. I snagged it. One of my favorite Batman covers ever. Tech 880. This is that famous Jock cover. I know it's not a 9.8, but hey, it's got white pages. And that matters a lot. Yeah, it matters a lot to the guy that fucks your wife. So it matters to me now. This one I love to show you. This is ASM 31, which is 2 first appearances in this one. First and foremost, the main reason why I got it. Okay, Gwen Stacy, first appearance of Gwen Stacy. And also Harry Osborn.
All right, I'll take Harry Osborn.
And just for that, I'm going to hit you up with my other one that I love.
Oh, you're going to fucking
suck dicks.
I knew it was coming.
Edge of Spider-Verse, number 2. First appearance of Spider-Gwen. Because fuck you, that's why.
Because I'm such a shit. I can't.
This one I love. It's one of my favorites in my collection. I did the CBCS signature verification just for myself, and if I die, for I don't know the kids I don't have to know who signed. It was actually got it signed by Todd McFarlane. This is his first published artwork in a comic. This is Coyote 11.
Nice.
And he signed it. So happy.
Hell yeah, dude.
Signed it in blue on blue. So. I guess he was too busy looking at my wife's tetas to choose the other one. The other color. I'm going to quickly, because actually I didn't find the vision one. I'm throwing in an honorable mention. I just love this cover. This is Spider-Man 238. Okay, this is the first appearance of the Hobgoblin. And yes, it has the tattoos inside.
Dude, I love that cover. Like, I'm not even a huge Spider-Man guy, and I absolutely love that cover.
And this one is going to be, this is my favorite variant. I'm actually pulling this one out of the plastic. It's just so sexy. It's my favorite variant of all time.
Nice.
This whole big fucking post on Instagram over this one. This is, and surprisingly, because I actually don't like J. Scott Campbell, But I do like this one. This is his Black Cat #1 variant, Le Chat Noir. Dude, this is
Oh,
such a fucking beauty.
yes.
I hate that this has so much glare on it, but this is
Hey, it's a beautiful book, man.
a beautiful book. So
Yes.
that's definitely my top 10 favorite books that I own currently because I just love that variant oh so very much.
Nice. Okay,
And
let's
number
see.
one,
Oh, that's not number one?
no, I saved my
Oh,
number one for last. Okay, this is number one, and no matter what, even if I get that showcase number 4, even if I got that Journey into Mystery 83 or that Tech 27,
right.
all of those books would still be second place to this book. This is probably the number one book I own right here.
The Greek Mickey Mouse book.
Yep. Mickey Mouse in Greek, number 507, right here.
Nice.
And why is this my favorite book in my entire collection? Because this is the first book that my father, as a very, 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 very poor boy, living in Greece during their, well, one of many now, sorry, Greece, economic collapses, downfalls. He worked his ass off and was scraping barnacles off the bottom of ships and doing extra laborious jobs in construction as a little kid to get 5 drachmas to go out and buy this book. And this is in terrible condition. The cover's off and everything, but doesn't matter because this is what started all because my dad actually is a big comic book fan and he would read these books and this obviously, like, you can tell he read this over and over and over because he bought one and he bought other
Right.
books throughout the years, but this is his first book ever, and technically this is the first book I ever owned, so this will always be my number one.
That's fantastic, dude. And like you got that fucking sweet ass heartwarming story to go along with it, man. That's fucking awesome. Hey, look, man, I'm being legit here. It's very not often that I'm of the side of love and
Yeah,
good feelings. I do hate love so much. But all right, well, I'll go ahead and I'll hit you with mine. I can't remember if I pulled all 10 or if I only pulled like 9. So we'll just kind of go with it. Up first, for me, I absolutely love this cover. I love Kelly Jones. I think it's awesome. I like his artwork. Is Batman 544. And that is
oh yeah, that's a fucking great cover.
Batman the Demon. If you've read this story, it's super awesome. The Joker decides to become a Satanist and summon a demon, and he fucking gets Etrigan. It's awesome. Up next is a Dark Horse Presents 100, and it is Hellboy.
Oh yeah,
but it's drawn by Bernie Wrightson.
Okay.
And I'm a big time Bernie Wrightson fan.
That looks almost like a cover swipe to a couple famous covers. One of which was a Thor book.
It very well might be. I'll have to either ask you because I know you're big into Thor, or hit up Boogie and be like, "Hey man, cover swipe or not?"
Son.
Up next, I am a huge Nintendo video game nerd. I have been a big Nintendo fan my entire life, and my favorite video game series of all time is Castlevania. And I talked to Rob Lopez, and he actually somehow lands all these cool video game covers all the time. And he hit me up and hooked me up with the whole set of Castlevania, the Belmont Legacy.
Oh, that's cool, man.
And this is issue 1, and I just absolutely love this cover. It's so great.
That's an awesome cover.
So that's number 3. And then this one will actually really, really please you personally.
Ooh.
I absolutely love this book. It took me forever to hunt it down. And somebody hit me up on IG one day and was like, "Hey man, this person's got this book you've been looking for, and it's not fucking through the roof expensive." And that is Hellboy and the BPRD 1953 Beyond the Fences. David Mack.
Yeah, David Mack, baby.
I absolutely
Mack. Yeah, what a beauty.
Love this. And actually the only David Mack variant that I don't have is an Abe Sapien one, and that thing sells for like $250.
Ooh.
And I'm like,
surprised.
"Ah."
Everything he touches turns into gold, man.
Absolutely, man. So that's what 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. Number 5. As I stated earlier, I am a ginormous.
Dick.
Well, yes. But I'm very, very big into the magical characters of any universe. I really, really like magical characters and stuff. And I have this Adventure Comics 432 featuring the Spectre.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking yep.
And I absolutely love this cover. And I got it for fucking next to nothing.
It's the best.
And it's not beat to piss. So, and the next one I have is I actually got this at a con, this little con that they do around here 3 times a year. I paid $5 for this thing. It's beat the shit. I don't give a fuck because it is House of Mystery 175, which is the first appearance of Kane. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you are super versed in the House of Mystery, House of Secrets books, but they were hosted. Yes, they were hosted. House of Mystery was Kane. House of Secrets is Abel, and they hosted the books. It was awesome. They actually show up. They actually show up in Sandman as well.
I was gonna say also in Sandman, and then also in Supernatural.
Look at that! We're bringing it back to television, baby. Sam and Dean, the Winchesters. Okay, so that was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that was 6. Up next is, because I'm a big giant Mignola nerd and everything like that. This book is actually not a Mignola cover, but it's a Mignola story. I am a huge giant Francavilla fan, and Baltimore, The Cursed Bells. I absolutely love this fucking cover. It's
simple
so
yet beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. See, and that's the way I feel about his art. It's fantastic. And up next for 9, we're just gonna say it's 9. I don't give a shit because I only got this one in my my numero uno, and this is the Demon number 1. Yep. Beautiful Jack Kirby. Like I said, a lot of my first appearance books and stuff, they're not always in the greatest condition, but I still love them just the same because
you're the reason why I got that book. Remember, I was so excited and I asked you if I got it for a good price. I got it for $22.
Yeah, dude, you did. So absolutely did. Because I think I might have paid that for mine, and half the DC logo on mine's ripped off. So hell yeah. Because I think most of them are selling anywhere between like $40 and $70 now. Number 1 of all time, don't give a shit. X-Men 21.
Oh, of course.
But here's why. It's not just because it's X-Men 21. It's not just the first killer appearance of Hellboy. It is because
signed.
I got this signed by Mignola, and I got to fucking meet that dude and shake his hand. Like,
and started a Photoshop sensation.
Yeah, started a Photoshop sensation in the process because of my big dumb cheese grin. But like, I was a kid in a candy store, man. He's my favorite dude. I absolutely love him, man. And I didn't want my whole entire list to be Mignola covers, so I wanted to, I wanted to span my shit out. So like, that's my number 1 though.
Yeah, that's good, man. You had a great experience attached to it.
Dude, it was truly incredible. Like, even my wife, who knows goose egg about comics, as I've said before, like, she was just like, wow, like, I don't know if I've ever seen you that happy. And I was just like, dude, I don't know what to say. Like, I've been wanting to do that forever, and he came to this shithole little town to do a talk. Like, he actually did the talk with Jeff Smith.
Jeff Smith, I remember.
The guy that created Bone, if anybody's out there big into Bone. It's Jeff Smith. I mean, big into the Bone comic, not big into getting your mom boned by fucking Sam.
Ooh, another tie-in where Sam fucks somebody's wife.
But that is my top 10 favorite in my personal collection right now.
That's a good collection, man. I dig it.
Thank you. Absolutely. I mean, Like I said, man, that's the beauty of being a comic book collector. It's like even sometimes you pick up a book for $1 and it's like an Aparo cover, and like everyone's like, you paid $1 for that book, it's not that big of a deal. It's like, fuck you, it isn't. This cover's beautiful. So
That actually ties in to the Moop of the week and
does
who we
tie
chose
in.
to collect. Yeah. What do you
It
think?
does.
We're gonna kick it off now, May, as well, because you just totally segued it perfectly.
I did. Are we? Is it about that time?
Close enough. We still got to do our shout outs. We'll hang that out to the end because right now you just segued it perfectly. You said those people, oh, you only paid $1 for that. Well, don't be an elitist fucking prick.
Boom. Gatekeepers. Fuck you. You're
Yep.
the moop of the week for sure. 100%. Elitist gatekeepers. Get the fuck out of this.
Yeah, I'm so sick of that shit, man. And it happens, and it's really it's a cancer in the fucking community. And this has to do. We also had a guy that was like that with the oh, you have two 9.9s. Shut the fuck up, man. I'm bringing that.
Right.
He was called out specifically as Moop of the Week, but people like there's these elitists. They don't even want to look at your books. Don't even give you a second look if you don't have the number ones and all these and these first appearances and these crazy things. It's like first and foremost, we're collecting comics because we want to collect comics. If you're collecting comics to try to say that you have the biggest dick, go fucking collect something else.
Agreed.
Like, come on, you're not collecting like insane fucking sports cars or these crazy like oh yeah, I collect houses. Like, okay, I collect comic books because I love comic books and I grew up with them, and you should just be happy for me if I got something that I like.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And like what I mean with gatekeepers is like it's big time. It's actually recently bled into comic books, but it's always been a huge thing in music. Like, oh, you don't listen to that old school rap, you rap shit. You don't listen to that old school metal, you're fucking metal shit. Oh, you don't listen to that old school punk rock, blah 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 blah. It's shit. And just stop doing it, man. You're fucking the only person you're benefiting is nobody. Because all you do is make somebody feel like shit for the thing that makes them happy. If they listen to fucking this band and they absolutely love this band, and then you kick the door open with your "that's not even real," blah blah blah, fuck you.
Yeah.
And just like kicking the door open on somebody's collection, man. Like, oh, big fucking deal. You got 600 comics, but they're all dollar books. Like, who gives a shit? I'm really happy with my $600.
Yeah.
Man. Maybe I'm not in a situation where I can afford fucking big time books, but don't be a fucking asshole about it.
No. And we come across a lot of elitist fucks in the comic book community, and I'm just done with it. And I'm going to start calling you guys out when I see you because you're officially the Moop of the Week.
Boom.
But
Moopy.
also, I'm not the Moop of the Week, but like I'm going to say like the Moop of the Hour right now. I'm giving it to Geektastic Dad.
But he's neither of those things.
I know. I don't know. He popped in my head. I just thought of his constant tagging me in things right now. And
well, it's enrollment time for the Comic Book Fiend Club, as some of you may know and some of you may not know. So, I mean, fuck it. You get that. Eat that shit, Geektastic Dad.
Yeah, you're the Moop of the Hour. Every hour.
Oh, now that we got that out of the way, let's move on to some really cool shout outs that we got for you this week.
Oh,
fuck, we're going to time on that.
Because I got to fucking show up my favorite pickup of the week.
Oh. Oh, yes.
We have stickers now.
We do have stickers now. And a big shout out to Alex. He is it BHRNT?
Pretty sure, yes.
at BHRNT. I'm gonna fucking throw it in the edit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Midwest.
Yes, Midwest member. Yes, dude. And he's super cool. And he's fucking king meme, dude. Like that guy makes some of the best fucking like photoshops ever. Like I love it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Some people should take some classes from him to know how to meme better. Geektastic Dad.
Fuck.
People are gonna think People are gonna think I hate that guy, and I don't.
They are. They absolutely are going to.
I don't hate that guy at all. I put him in the same category as the ending of Titanic that just ripped my heart out and I cried. So he doesn't. I don't hate him. I'm just really sad that he exists. I'm just kidding.
I fucking love it.
No, joker. But no, Alex. Back to that, Alex. Thank you because
Yes.
we got these stickers from Stickerfied. I'm gonna do a lot of shit on Instagram. I definitely need to shout them out again on Instagram. Veteran owned and operated company. I think they kick fucking Sticker Mule's ass, blow them right out of the water. This dude is so awesome. He's so easy to work with, and he always throws in extras. And you're supporting a veteran who served this country. So I'm sorry. That's the company I'm going to go for. Plus, his stickers are super quality and super fast shipping, even through this whole pandemic. I didn't expect to have these stickers for at least a couple months, and I was okay with needing to wait. But he had that shit. Boom.
Boom.
So
hell yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Stickerfied.
Right? Yes.
Stickerfied. Hell yeah. So big time shout out to Alex and for the helping us with the logo, and then big shout out to Stickerfied for fast, friendly, awesome fucking service.
Sir. And now, who's getting our official shout out of the week, though?
The official shout out of the week is for Mr.
King Bean himself, Venomous.
Venomous.
You, buddy. I've loved this guy for so long. Dude, he is probably one of the funniest people I've ever met. And just everything about him is funny. He's a nice, beautiful young man. That silver foxy hair, because he decided to fucking dye his hair like gray just cause.
Wait, what?
He just dyed his hair gray just cause.
Hey man, that's what them kids do nowadays, dude. They no one wants pink hair, nobody wants blue hair. That's like 20s or not 20s, sorry. That's like 30s to 40s shit now. Is the eccentric hair colors. But like these young kids, dude, they want that like old person look. And I'm just like I just don't get it, man.
I don't know.
I love it.
He did it though, and it looks actually really good. Probably because he's a sexy man anyway.
Right.
But no, him and his wife are great people. You should check him out. He runs, he does a lot of shit with video games.
Yes.
His commentaries when he plays these video games are hilarious. That's how Fuzz here actually thought about it. He hit me up. He's like, "Dude, did you see his YouTube on his video games?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, that shit's just funny."
They're fantastic, man. And like a lot of times when you watch somebody play games, dude, I mean, it's cool because they're showing you how to do shit. But like what's super funny about him is like he's just laughing about doing the goofy shit. And he just does crazy shit. And it's just brilliant, man. Plus, he's actually really fucking good at these games. Like he does a lot of Dark Souls, I think. Yep. Yeah, Dark Souls videos. Dude, I played 10 minutes of Dark Souls and I almost broke a controller in half and I said, fuck this shit, and I never played it again. But watching that dude play it, man, not only is he super good, it's hilarious at the same time.
Oh, and so, that actually makes me feel bad because we promised him we would do a Venom short, and we forgot. We pretty much ran out of time. So
here's the thing: we'll fix this. So here's the deal: we fucked up, and we forgot to do the Venom short. Why don't you, Venomous, hit us up, and next time we shoot this show, whenever you have a free minute or something like that, you come the fuck on, and we all three talk Venom.
So there you go. We called you out. Sean called you out, man. So Venomous, we want you on the show. We want you to be a guest star on Two Guys, One Moop. And you know what? He's absolutely right. So fuck the Venom short for this week. We're going to save it for when you come on and tell us all about it yourself.
Yes. And then we'll throw in our little bits. Well, I mean, you will. Me, I'm going to be like, oh, man, I got that Venom #1. It's fucking dope. But that's about it. Because I don't know a whole lot about the next character.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, come on, man. Listen, he was my first follower on Instagram.
Actually. Really?
Yeah. So I'm going to always forever remember that because I'm a millennial and we remember things like that. Oh. So he was my first follower on Instagram.
Everything, though, don't you?
No, not really. I mean, the two biggest, best things that millennials ever made into a big thing was avocado toast and eating ass. So I don't know what to tell you.
I got nothing.
That's about it.
That's amazing.
So yes,
Love it.
Venomous, come on in. Let us know. He's my first. Why not? He was my first Instagram follower. I'd like you to be my first, our first guest appearance.
And I 100% support that, man, because he's fucking funny as shit, and I would love to see what he has to say about some goofy shit.
Did you ever hear? Did he do the old man voice in any of the games that he did?
I only got. I don't think I heard an old man voice.
I can't even recreate it. It's like, like, definitely the type of voice that if it came out of the darkness, you would never want your children to be around. It's like, oh, like I can't even recreate it. I don't even. He does this voice, and just did you ever see when he's like fighting the demons and stuff, and he's like, "Oh my god, boop."
Yes.
So, yeah.
So, Venomous, you are officially called out to join us on an episode of Two Guys, One Moop. Hopefully you accept. If you don't, I mean, I get it, I guess.
I don't. You'll be dead to me.
See, millennials, they don't forget shit.
No. But yeah, make sure you guys follow him on YouTube and his Instagram. Because he also, if you guys are into gaming and things like Mortal Kombat and Halo and all that shit, he hosts tournaments too.
Oh shit, does he?
Sure does.
Man, he should host a rainbow tournament so I can get in on that.
He won't get into Rainbow. Come on. I've tried. Rainbow Six. By the way, if anyone plays Rainbow Six Siege on Xbone, let us know. We'll all play.
Dude, absolutely. We'll play. We don't give a fuck. You best be ready for fucking terrible shit though. Because I might cook a grenade and throw it in on your ass.
Touch a cock on Rekka.
I'll still call bullshit on that. I don't care.
It doesn't matter. Either way, this guy, it's a good time when you play with us. And it's astonishing because this guy has been playing for months. So I got him into the game.
Yes.
He's obviously, everybody's terrible at video games in the beginning. And I'm like, oh, no, it's okay. With time. No. The most consistent sack of shit at playing this game I've ever met in my life. It's the man sitting right there. It's astonishing.
Look, I am like, okay, so I've always been a Nintendo kid, man. Like, I'm a 2D platformer till the day I die. You give me some fucking Mario, you give me some fucking Zelda, you give me some Castlevania. We're gonna have fun. You throw me into a shooter, I told you up front, I said, hey, man, I will absolutely love to play, but I'm fucking garbage at these games.
Yeah. But do you know when you told me that? 4 months ago, man. And you just haven't gotten, not even like.
I got a little bit better.
Yeah, because you catch people slipping. That's.
Well, yeah. I don't give a fuck. A kill's a kill.
Rainbow Six Siege, you need to have excellent thumbage. You got to have like flicks and this guy, like this is how your reticle should look when you play Rainbow Six Siege. Like it's fucking headshot. Like it's crazy. Crouching. This is him. Here, I got to use something bigger. Okay. Here's the guy. This is how he turns. Oh, wait. Let me put the gun pointed at the floor for some fucking reason. Oh, wait. Come up. And then he dies. And you wonder why.
I don't wonder why. I know exactly why.
This guy who operates in slow motion. It's incredible. But I wouldn't play with anybody else. It's a good time.
It's always a good time.
I used to have an amazing KD on that game. I was in like the top 5% of the world, and then I played with him.
Yep. I'll bring all your KDs down, bitch.
Oh, yeah. You, absolutely.
I'll bring everybody's down.
Yeah, he lowered my KD, but elevated. Sure, it's great.
Yes. See, I'm elevating something besides your wiener.
Oh, doing.
All right. Is that it for this week?
We did the topic. Thanks again to Sam. We did our shout out. We showed off the sticker. We called out Venomous. We named the Moop of the week plus the Moop of the hour. Check out. We also now are doing side videos every so often of unboxings, primarily of shit that we don't know. things
Right.
that listeners have sent us, or mystery boxes that that we get, and
Yeah.
it's going to be on this page. And if the box is complete shit, then I'm going to call it out for being complete shit. And you can comment on whatever you want and say that I have the what was it? I have the personality of a tomato.
You do.
It's somebody, Shane something, said that I have the personality of a tomato, which is great because first and foremost, a tomato is a fruit. So thanks. And
Hi.
secondly, if you think I have the personality of the tomato, you should see the fucking Comic Raiders videos.
We love you, James.
Oh, we're joking, James. We're joking.
We love you.
And on that note,
Bye.